some information, and then the country then assumes that all is well. So I think in a nutshell, we are in a crisis, and we need to be able to accept. And then, as my brother said, the conclusion was very clear. We give it to the public court. I don't know whether it's you, Kioni or Wanjakoya or Mwangi. Mwangi, you had stood. As I said, nothing used to some issues. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think from a broader sense, we need to look at this budget vis-a-vis the commitments which Kenya Kwanza gave to Kenyans, because that's why they were voted into office. Because even as we get into the give, and they are supposed to be delivered through the finance bill, essentially. To Central Kenya, for example, there was a commitment for guaranteed minimum prices, farm produce. And from an income perspective, because like for example, from our region, our income comes from agriculture. This finance bill must answer the question, then what then will be the guaranteed minimum price of tea? Because it was a commitment. What will be the guaranteed minimum price of coffee? What will be the guaranteed minimum of price of milk and of other farm produce? Because that was a main commitment to farmers. So is coffee going to go to 200 as they committed, as an output of this finance bill? That is what those people expect, because they might not understand the numbers. Very must tell us, out of this finance bill, then what will be the guaranteed price of coffee to Mount Kenya farmers, of tea, of milk, of rice, because that was their commitment. As we speak, tea attracts a buses. And when I was a governor, together with the governor of Kericho, we had actually gone to court, and the matter is still in court, trying to challenge the 42 levies against tea as a crop or as a sector. But they're just giving us figures which are actually indicative of the fact that fertilizer is going to go up, the cost of transport is going to go up, packaging costs is going to go up. So when are we going then? How are we then going to get those deliverables? That I'm from Central, and I'm not biased, and I'm speaking also for others. Then what will be the price of the guaranteed minimum price of coffee to farmers? Tea, milk, cotton, that was a commitment. So they can do what they want, but then announce those prices as part of the finance bill. This is not the only finance bill. We are going to have other 47 finance bills from every county. And because the model is the same, and the principle is the same, and the alignment is Kenya Kwanza, and this, so how are we going then to marry the county finance bills and these finance bill, and then say this is the overall burden to our people? Because this is half of the burden, or partial burden. So someone need to tell us then, there is another one which is going to come from the devolved system to the average Kenyan of this bill. Because the other levies which are being discussed, and they have been encouraged, by the way, to make sure that they raise as